Alright, gonna try open some Crimson Rampage. The set is just coming out and it is looking pretty lit. Lots of great new cards, lots of new things to do and play with. Let's have a look. So this is the first edition boxes. One of the first new things is that on top, you now get 2 Cork Packs, and you get XR now. It's a sealed XR. Wire Arrow, I believe this is a common card, unfortunately, but you can get any sort of XR. You can get the SXRs sealed away up there, which is really cool. Let's rip open some Cork Packs first. I think the Quirks tear really good, but these packs don't seem to tear all the way down like that. Advice for winners. Says, a response flip after you check a printed 3 to play a card, recheck. So it's a great card to have on your board if you're wanting those 5 or 6 checks to come out and you check an attack by accident. Good card. And then my other one is learning the standards. Response flip after your rival builds an asset or foundation during the combat phase, flip it. This is going to destroy Momo. It's going to destroy Mei Hatsume. It is a very, very crazy card. And then the second response is response remove. After you take damage from an unblocked attack, your rival must play a non-attack card as their next form or end their combat phase. So it is essentially clogging the pool, making you play cards out of order, making you play cards you don't want to play. All sorts of fun, unique things like that you don't want to do. Alright, so next, let's start with the very first pack. So some of the commons I'll just go over briefly just because you'll see a lot of these anyway. But Falling Thruster Kick 4-3, 4 difficulty, 3 check. X3 kick combo X, combo enhances tech has +3 damage. So the combo X is nice because all of Ida's stuff has X, and you don't have to actually trigger the X effect. It just has to have X in the thing. Hold on one sec. Next is Floating Around My Babies, 0-5 check foundation. I remove the top 3 cards of your discard pile. This tech gets +1 damage. So removing is gonna make you basically get exhausted faster. You'll have less cards when you cycle, but it's a nice just little damage pump. It is a tech and a weapon foundation on the all symbol and the life symbol, so Momo can definitely take advantage of having that in her kit. Full Power Clash is a 4-3 attack. It's got Fury, Powerful Punch, Enhanced. Choose one of your foundations. This tech has +1 speed, +1 damage for each copy of that foundation in your stage. So if you're running 4 of anything, like 4 floating around my well, yeah, that's on life. 4 floating around my babies, and you got them down, +4, +4. So a 7-7 4 difficulty attack is pretty good. You have to build it up, but I mean, people get at least 2 or 3 of the foundations they want down pretty fast. Ice Gliding. This is a 1 difficulty 5 check foundation. Enhance commit. This attack gets +1 or -2 speed. If it is blocked, the next attack gets +1 or -1 speed. This is kind of like it's like a weird version of specialized sound wave or specialists of sound, where you give it -2 now, and the next attack they play gets -1 instead of -3 up front, which I actually prefer. This is but it is an enhanced commit. It's not a response, so flashes are still gonna get through. Acid Fling is arranged. It's 4 difficulty. Response flip after this attack deals damage. Add the top card of your deck to your momentum. So definitely straight momentum pump. Deadlock Enhance. Add 1 rival, asset, or foundation to the card pool. So stuffing card pools on that is always a good thing. If you liked playing Mineta in set 1, you're definitely going to love Playing Mina 2. Yeah, Mina 2. Rooftop Vantage. Oh, sorry. Got Stain right under there. Flip, look at the top card of your rival's deck. You get to see what they've got. It's a 0. It's pretty nice. Nice 0 difficulty card. 2 low block, which is nice. There's going to be a lot more lows coming out thanks to this set. We got our Stain character. Enhance your weapon attack. It's +1 speed. If it deals damage, your rival loses 1 health. So you got like a little bit of a bleed. You got speed pump, not as much as some other characters, but he is a 6-hand, 29 health. So he's very healthy. Response commit after a rival makes a check to play a card. That check gets -3. Failing that check does not end the combat phase. So either turn, you could just be like, nope, you get -3 on that check. Even on a block. That's gonna be a huge pain in the butt to deal with. So my first uncommon is gonna be a Leaping Right Hook. It is a 4 difficulty. Lots of 4 difficulties this set already. Enhances attack, gets +2 speed, -2 damage. If it deals damage, draw a card. So you're gonna lower the damage of your attack, up the speed, either force them to block with a 5 speed for almost no damage, or let you draw a card, and you get to kick this to momentum most likely. Deadlock Enhanced, this gets +2 speed, +4 damage. Nutty. That is a great Deadlock Enhanced, because that already is going to buff it more. And if you even take the -2 damage, doesn't matter, you got +4, so you're still way ahead on a 4 difficulty card. Let's get the commons like over here. Uncommons down here. Uncommon, hottest performance guaranteed. Enhanced commit, discard the top card of both players' decks. The player who discarded the card with the highest difficulty chooses one of the following effects for the player that committed this. This attack gets +4 damage. This attack gets -3 speed or gain 2 health. So, I mean, you're going to be milling people, which is nice. I don't know if I like this card, though. It's kind of garbage. I mean, do you want to give your own attack -3 speed? If it's a throw, you're probably a win-win no matter what. So if you're playing on good or chaos, I don't think fire has throw, or fire has a new throw in this set, but definitely taking the +4 damage or the 2 health is good on those other symbols. But you might be at full health. I don't know. That's a tough one to sell for me. My rare is Revoletta's Masterpiece, Endeavor, when he's shouting Shoto, when he's like going ape during the Deku vs Shoto match, and he's finally using his fire. He's so happy. Enhance your turn. Discard the top card of your deck. This deck gets +1 damage. Endeavor or Todoroki form, remove. If you have 10 or fewer cards in your deck, draw 2 cards. That is... yeah, it's not a bad form. I'm not against that form. That's not bad. Alright, I'm going to try go through a little faster on some of the comments. Maybe I'll just talk about specific ones I'm excited about. So, like Creeping Vine Eruption. This is a good one. This is a throw. Enhance if this attack deals less than 5 damage. Add 1 copy of Faith Shields to your discard pile. Now, Faith Shield is a rare that kind of acts like Wall Cling. It's basically if you block with this card, it deals no damage. It's a very good thing, and this lets you get those from your discard. So if you see you've checked a couple or whatever, you're like, man, I really want that card, throw out your throw, see if you can pick it up. It's a great way to get that card into your hand. Knife Slice. This is a 5 difficulty, 5 low, 5 damage weapon. Enhance. The next time your rival loses health this combat phase, they lose 1 health and you gain 1 health. Deadlock Enhance. Your rival loses 2 health. It does not say that it can't put them below 1. So you can just kill them with this Deadlock Enhance. If they're like holding on by a thread and they've walled up, they've got 2 health, 20 foundations. You just throw this out. Deadlock Enhance, you're dead. Thanks for playing. We've got, let's do Toga. So Toga is a 7 hand, 20 health. Enhance, lose 1 health. Your attack gets +1 speed. If your attack is blocked, your rival loses 1 health. So, where was the one where, yeah, basically, you block, you're going to lose health. If you don't block, you're going to lose health. This one says this cannot reduce your rival below 1 health. So this is where you tank up. But then, like I said, if you got Knife Slice and they're just walled up, they're gonna die anyway. Successful sales pitch. Response commit after your tech attack deals damage. Reveal the top 4 cards of your deck and add a tech reveal that way to your hand. Not bad for a commit, especially if you're running like a huge tech deck, which tech is new to this set. It's not new overall, but it is new in My Hero. And here's a box full of babies also for May. This is a really unique card because if you have May, these start and you're removed from game pile and you build from there. Hold on one sec. Alrighty, so my poor little girl's got a bit of a cough, so if you hear her in the background, I apologize, but she does come first before cards. Alright, so next one, I got some. I'm gonna fly through. Maybe I'll look at a couple in the next pack. Common. Go for the win. This is an uncommon action. Form, destroy 1 foundation. If your rival has more foundations than you, build the top 2 cards of your deck. Remove this card. That is such a good card. Just for that alone. Just be like, you know what? I'm a 5-hander. Or it's on death. So if you blow up your own foundations, like with Nomu or Shigaraki, stuff like that, you can just be like, you know what? I'm gonna build down another 2. I'm gonna keep my stuff going, and it removes from the card pool after you do that. So that's a great form. Doesn't clog. It's only a 2 check. Response, after your rival passes on playing an enhance, your tech has +2 speed. You're not going to enhance, bam, +2 speed. Great card. That's going to get a lot of mileage. Let's see what Midoriya does. This is going to be one of the powerhouse characters this season. We've got enhanced, discard 1 card. Your punch attack gets +1 speed, +3 damage. Easy. And it's on symbols that have triggers on discard. No, it's not. There's nothing that I think triggers on discard here. Response, once per turn, commit 1 foundation. After you check a copy of a foundation that is in your stage, build it. Now, this is to pair with... Where was that Midoriya card? This one right here. Full Power Clash. Choose 1 foundation. This tech is +1 speed, +1 for each copy. You check a copy of something you have, you build it. Bam, you've got at least 2 +2/+2 on that attack. Right out the door. And then my rare for this pack is Finishing Blast. Bakugo card. Let me just throw it in a sleeve. It is Combo Fury, powerful 2. Rest don't matter that much. Combo enhance, your rival flips 1 ready foundation. That could help some characters. Enhance, if you have played this attack's powerful ability, it gets +2 speed. So give it powerful 2, gets +2 speed, 5 min for 6. It's only a 4 difficulty. It's not a bad card. The Combo Fury, the Combo Enhance might not be good, but you could probably run it in a couple of Shiggy stuff, kind of play that as your second card, force more blocks that they don't want to do, and then go for the kill on the next attack. Alright, next pack. I like all these new cards. Forcing Surrender is a 1 difficulty foundation. Response flip, after you play a combo ability, your rival discards 1 momentum. Great. Bakugo seems to have a lot of combo stuff. Enhance flip, discard 1 non-attack card from either player's card pool. Interesting. This might be an anti-Mina 2 card to get rid of some of the stuffing of the card pool. This could also be getting rid of stuff on, well, not Todoroki, what is it? The Birdman. Getting rid of like his action that buffs his cards. You could be like flip, get rid of your action. You don't get the +1/+1 anymore. So that's a pretty good card. Another uncommon, a 5 difficulty attack. This is very unique. So we got charge X2 weapon on void. It's got a void enhance. This just means if your character has this symbol, oh, it says right down here, they have to have that symbol to have it. They don't have to be on that symbol. They just have to have that symbol. So, void enhance, if this attack is not blocked, your rival discards a card. Great, force the block. And deadlock enhance, add up to the 2 other attacks in your card pool to your momentum. Scoop. Scoop it up and go crazy. We got Maul Day, which is a 2 difficulty foundation. It's an ally, which is important for the Birdman. Response, add this card to your card pool face up or face down. After you check an attack, add it to your hand. So it's kind of like a pseudo Mina 1 thing. Like you see a card you want, you can grab it after you check it. You see that pillar swing? Except for you don't get to play it for free. It just goes to your hand. Deadlock enhances once per turn. Add the top card of your deck to your momentum. Just free momentum build. And then my rare for this deck is going to be Cinder Convection. Charge, powerful 3, range, stun 1. Enhanced discard momentum. This attack gets +1 to all of its keyword ratings. So, I haven't shown you Todoroki, but he gets to give an attack stun 2. So it'd have an instance of stun 1 and stun 2. You discard a momentum, it gets an instance of stun 2 and stun 3. So essentially, you can stun out 5 cards if they don't have stun hate with this one attack. And also get powerful 4 if you want to. But stunning 5 is pretty nutty. If this attack is not blocked, both players lose 2 health. That's an interesting enhance. Since I don't remember the health pool of Shoto 2, but I mean, it's really good to make your opponent lose 2 health, but you are also hurting yourself with it. I'm not sure. I'm sure it's going to be used a lot, but I'm not sure if I would want to use that every time. That's definitely going to be a certain situation thing, deciding when to do it. Tetsu. 5 hand, 32 health. Enhance, discard 1 card, your attack gets +4 damage. Easy. Enhance once per turn. If you have 0 cards in your hand, reduce this attack's damage to 1. That is beautiful. Only on 1 attack, though, so you're only going to stop 1. And response, after you take damage from an unblocked attack, add 1 card from your stage to your hand. So, kind of like a pseudo Kirishima. Not as good as old school Kirishima. But definitely a pseudo Kirishima. So our rare is going to be Fighting Spirit. Flip after your rival plays a non-character ability. Reduce that damage of an attack. Cancel it. Alright, I'll probably do just like half of this stack and I'll come back for video 2, most likely. Let's get this. Alright. Next pack. Let's try and go through a bit faster now. I did try to cover some cards. I'm not going to cover all the commons now. Some uncommons really good. Let's cover some characters though. Shinzo, 7 hand, 19 health, kind of like Eraserhead. First form, name an attack zone. High, mid, or low. Attacks that match that name zone get +2 speed for the rest of the combat phase. So if you've got high speed highs, but you got low speed mids, you could call mid, throw out a high, thinking they're gonna block mid or whatever, and then just keep throwing out mids, get +2 speed. Pretty nice form, but unfortunately you have to kind of keep the same zone to get the bonus. So, I mean, you can go other zones, but you just won't get the +2 speed. Response once per turn. After your rival's attack resolves, reveal 1 random card in their hand. They must play that card as their next form or discard it. Now that's kind of interesting because that would suck if they revealed like plus ultra or something, because it's kind of impossible to play as your next form. So you would get rid of actions pretty easily that way, or if they're holding Dark Shadow or Summon Dark Shadow. Tanaki Fanatic, great card. Response: destroy after your rival plays an enhanced ability on an acid or foundation. Cancel it. Ouch. Okay, at least it's not destroy it. Deadlock Enhance: destroy rival discards one card. Get those cards out of your hand. I do like that there's a lot more like hand hate in this set so far. Definitely trying to get people to discard cards, use cards. It's a nice little touch. I did want to talk about Battle Resolve, because this is a great foundation. 0, difficulty, response, commit, flip after you lose health, gain health. Don't care about that. I mean, good if you're about to die. Enhance, commit 2 copies of this foundation. This attack gets +3 or -3 speed. That is your pseudo sound waves, but you can also buff your own +3 speed. So that's a great card. I love that card. I will be running it a lot. Ooh, so I got a rare here, and I've got another card, which means I have an XR in this pack. So let's see what we got. So first, Spooky is a unique 2 difficulty foundation. Enhance, commit. Switch the speed and damage of your rival's attack. Easy. And the XR is Ravelata's Masterpiece. So we already had the rare of that card, so you know what it does, but it's always cool to have XRs. I'm going to throw this up with the other XR up top. I prefer getting rare and ultra rare XRs over commons for sure. But characters are where it's at. Characters seem to have little extra foiling and extra things in them, and that's what I'll be going for, some character. Here's Mina. This is the Mina 2 I was talking about. So she has 27 health. She's not bad. Face down cards in your card pool do not count towards progressive difficulty. Okay, Akuma. Let's go. Response: after your punch or ranged attack deals damage, your rival loses 1 health for each foundation in your card pool. This does not say cannot reduce below 0. So if you're running, well, there's no good symbol on here, so you're not running Deku's throw stuff. So what throws do we have on death? We've got throws on chaos. So you could be running, I think chaos is going to be what you want to run, because you got grav lift. You just got a couple of attacks, grav lift, boom, does damage, and +3 or 4 health damage also. So I got my first ultra rare, which is Sinister Paralyzation. Weapon, combo weapon, enhance. If your rival has taken damage this game, seal one rival asset or foundation. That's for the entire combat phase. Combo enhance. If your rival checks a printed 5 or higher to block this attack, they recheck. Damn. Well, they only recheck once, but that's still, I mean, if they checked good and then checked bad, that helps you a lot. It's only a 3 speed, but he does give it +1 speed with his own stuff. I'm trying to think. It is a 2 check, and I'm not sure how you feel about 2 checks, but most people live and die by the 2s. They're usually strong cards, but they will always come up, and they can lose you games very, very easily, even if you plan for the 2 check. Like, it's a heavy burden, just the extra 1, you know. Shiozaki, this is one of the characters I plan on building. Enhance, this attack gets -1 damage. Your next attack this turn gets +3 damage. She has throws, so you just -1 the first one, +3 the throw. Easy. Enhance, once per turn, your next low attack ignores progressive difficulty. Very neat and niche thing. You could easily play an attack, play that enhance. If you're worried about not checking good for foundations, stuff like that, you can build 2 or 3 foundations, then just go ahead and throw out your last low attack, and for a 5 or a 4. Doesn't matter how many is in your card pool, it ignores progressive. Great character. Ooh, I got another XR. So, Fruit of Our Labors. I have seen this card a lot, so I'm starting to think this is probably the most common rare card in these packs. But enhance rival's turn, remove, discard 2 cards from your card pool. Good anti-stuffing stuff. So if Minetta's stuff in your card pool, if Mina's stuff in your card pool, get rid of it. Deadlock form flip. Your rival builds 1 card from their hand face down. That doesn't seem good. Especially, well, they're already in deadlock. I guess that's not too bad. Because if they're in deadlock, they're probably not holding good foundations. They're probably holding blocks or attacks. And that's probably what they're going for. And then I got a XR of Downward Frost Spike. Punch Slam. Enhance. Your next punch or ranged attack gets +3 damage. And Deadlock enhances his attack, gains stun 3. 3 low 4. Okay, I think this is a common. I'm not entirely sure, but since it's an XR, I'm always gonna downward. I don't ever recall seeing this card. Yeah, it's a common attack, so boo-hoo, but at least it's an XR. I'll take it. I'll take any and all XRs, because that's cards I can trade for other cards. I'm not too much of a collector of XRs. I want the characters. I want some May stuff. I want like a couple of specific XRs. Alright, and here's an ultra rare Acid Corrosion Breach. It's a 5 difficulty, 2 check. 2s across the board right now for my ultra rares. Charge, range, slam. Enhance, add 1 momentum to your card pool face down. This tech gets +2 speed and +2 damage. Now remember, face downs don't count to progressive for her, so that does nothing bad to her. To other characters that, I don't know, add 1 yeah. For other characters, that seems like a really bad enhance. Second enhance, add the top card of your deck to your card pool face down, okay. Look at the face down cards in your card pool. You may add 1 of them to your hand. Okay, so you're pulling out an attack from momentum with this card. So it's kind of a weird pseudo meteor shower from set 1. It is a 2 check though. I am unsure how many people are going to be running this card outside of Mina 2. I feel like the first one's going to hurt you. The second enhance you can use though and just get a free card in your hand. You just add it to card pool, then add it to hand. Why not? But I mean, it could be a foundation, could be anything really. It's a 3 low 6. It's not the best attack in my opinion, but it's gonna be great in Mina. You are going to get a lot of mileage out of that in Mina. Alright, I got 2 cards again. So my rare is Back Alley Haymaker. Charge, X2 punch, stun 2, draw 1 card, or build 1 foundation with a printed difficulty of 0 from your discard pile. Guess what? That foundation that I really like, with his thumb in his mouth. Oh, not with a thumb in his mouth. This one is a 0 check. So, if you see that you've checked that, you can get that also. So now there's 2 attacks that do that. And my XR, because I just revealed it by accident, is Knife Slice. Nice. I'm not sure if this is a print line here or what. But Knife Slice was a common, I believe, common attack. So another common XR, but at least it's one of Toga, because a lot of people like this character. A lot of people. So I'll be able to get that out in the wild, and someone who will really love it will love it. And I'll hopefully get cards I want in return. Let's keep pulling. Gotta keep pulling. Alright, I'm about halfway through after this pack. Common Uraraka 2. We haven't seen her yet, so she's just got 2 responses, so you don't even need an enhance phase. First response, after the combat phase begins, reveal your momentum and add 1 high speed or charge attack revealed this way to your hand. Interesting. Response after an attack is blocked, draw one card and discard a card. Your next check to play gets +1. Interesting. Okay. That's pretty cool. So you get an extra... I mean, it only matters if you have momentum. So the first response is going to be very contingent on if you do damage. The second one's great, though. So they block your attack, and you've got a foundation you don't want. Draw a card, discard your foundation, play another attack with +1 to the check. I like it. It's a good card. And then my rare is Tetsu Fist. Powerful 3 punch. It is a 4 mid for 5 damage. Enhance. If you have discarded a card this combat phase, this tech gets +2 speed. That goes well with Tetsu. And it also has a character specific Tetsu Enhance. Discard 1 card, build the top card of your deck, and draw a card. So cycling and getting extra stage, basically. That's a very, very good card. I will pick this up on video 2 in just a little bit.